Welcome to the island. You are now a member of the Dharma Initiative. There are properties on this island that exist nowhere else on Earth. Our mission is to study these properties for the betterment of mankind and advancement of world peace. You are now part of that mission. Our staff is here to help you get settled and to answer any questions you may have throughout the orientation process. Here at the barracks, you will enjoy all the comforts and amenities of a modern suburban lifestyle, where you and your neighbors all play an integral role. Soon, you will be given your job assignment based on the aptitude tests and paperwork from your application. Whether you are placed as a workman or a researcher, we assure you that our test is designed to determine the position most beneficial to both you and the community. During work hours, please be sure to wear your designated Dharma Initiative jumpsuit, but you are free to wear your civilian clothes on your off hours. Most of you will be working on the mainland. Should you be assigned to zoological studies, a Pala ferry will carry you to and from the Hydra station 3 times a day. Our housing director will assign you to one of our cozy, fully furnished bungalows. Each bungalow is equipped with a modern kitchen, with the latest appliances, comfortable living spaces, and tasteful decor. Our family-friendly neighborhood atmosphere helps children thrive. We consider it vital to provide them with the tools necessary to realize their full potential. We encourage all Dharma members and their families to partake in our local community and recreational events, including our annual volleyball tournament. A full list of activities can be found at the Recreations Office. Our commissary has the finest culinary staff trained at our Ann Arbor headquarters to provide you daily with fresh and nutritionally balanced meals. If you prefer to prepare your own meals, you will find a fully stocked pantry in your residence that will be replenished weekly. Additionally, we have a full staff of the finest medical doctors and counselors who are here to answer any questions you may have and make your stay here as comfortable as possible. Be sure to complete our medical questionnaire before reporting to work. For your own comfort and safety, we ask that you stay within the confines of your new living quarters. By now, you may have seen some of the security cameras installed around the premises in order to ensure the safety of our children and families. Our barracks are surrounded by a high-frequency sonar fence to protect us from the island's abundant and diverse wildlife. Crossing the sonar fence without disarming it is not advised. You may want to explore your new island home, but you must remain within 5 kilometers of the barracks. Remember, this is rugged, untamed land. Please explore safely and under our guidance, as the island is home to potentially dangerous flora and fauna. Any encounters with the indigenous people of the island should be reported to the closest security personnel immediately. Please refer to the Security Protocol Handbook for further instructions on our safety guidelines. The island has multiple research facilities, each with its own purpose and protocol. Throughout your day-to-day activities, you may interact with Dharma Initiative personnel from these stations. We ask that you respect these team members' privacy and do not inquire about their work, as they are not at liberty to discuss it. But remember, it is for the greater good of the community. We operate under a strong sense of togetherness, sharing, and community. A community that you are now a member of. This is an exciting venture to be a part of, one with breakthrough technology and cutting-edge research happening every day. We thank you for joining our family, and would like to invite you to attend our welcome barbecue this afternoon, where you can meet your department supervisor and enjoy some refreshments. Training for your new job will begin tomorrow. On behalf of the De Groots, Alvar Hanso, and all of us here at the Dharma Initiative, welcome. And Namaste.
Hello, I'm Dr. Pierre Chang, and this is the orientation video for Station 1 of the Dharma Initiative, the Hydra. For purposes of security, please do not divulge my name to any outside parties. I will not have to resort to using an alias in the future. The chief purpose of this station is to conduct biological and behavioral research on various animal, bird, and marine subjects. But here are some of the duties you may be asked to perform. Genetic alteration. These fascinating hybrids, or hybrids as we call them, will be released and monitored to see how they adapt to the unique properties of the island. Successful advanced studies in larger mammals. Ursus maritimus, or polar bears, possess a keen sense of memory and adaptability. These traits make them ideal candidates for electromagnetic studies that will be conducted at a secondary site where their comfort in cold temperatures. It's very important when dealing with the bears that you do not show affection or become attached in any way. Also, do not underestimate their intelligence and cunning. These rules must always be followed. I repeat, the bears are not your friends. Rewarding the bear with a fish biscuit once it has successfully performed the complex puzzle. After the training is completed, you will tranquilize the bear, affix this tracking device around the subject's neck, at which point it will be transported to the orchid station for the next phase of research. Remember, be sure to confirm that the female bears have not been impregnated before transport, as the electromagnetic levels at the orchid have an extremely harmful effect on early-term gestation. As you've already learned, we do animal research here at Hydra. Unfortunately, one must consider the most dangerous animal of all, humans. And so, there is another more secluded test site where we are conducting significantly more sensitive work. The island's indigenous population, some of you may have heard them referred to as hostels, are acquired on the main island, sedated, and brought here to room 23. Because the subjects are unwilling participants, security personnel should always be present during these sessions. Under no circumstances are you to engage subjects in conversation. The purpose of these interrogations is to better understand the hostel's way of life, their origins, and particularly their worship of an island deity they refer to as Jacob. After the research team has concluded their tests, inject this into the back of the subject's neck and place these goggles over his or her eyes. Hitting this switch will commence the visualization while the drugs take effect. The dreamlike quality of the film, combined with the cutting-edge pharmaceuticals, will create an amnesia of sorts. Any memory of his or her interrogation will be effectively wiped clean. While these derogative measures may seem extreme, rest assured, they are vital to temporary truce at the hostels is not violated. This concludes your orientation of the Hydra station. Do not discuss the nature of these experiments with other members of the initiative. Hello, I'm Dr. Marvin Candle, and this is the orientation film for Station 2, The Arrow. Given your specific area of expertise, you should find it no surprise that this station's primary purpose is to develop defensive strategies and gather intelligence on the island's hostile indigenous population. Welcome. I'm Dr. Marvin Candle, and this is the orientation film for Station 3 of the Dharma Initiative. In a moment, you'll be given a simple set of instructions for how you and your partner will fulfill the responsibilities associated with the station. But first, a little history. The Dharma Initiative was created in 1970 and is the brainchild of Gerald and Karen DeGroot, two doctoral candidates at the University of Michigan. Following in the footsteps of visionaries such as B.F. Skinner, imagine a large-scale communal research compound where scientists and freethinkers from around the globe could pursue research in meteorology, psychology, parapsychology, zoology, electromagnetism, and utopian social inclusive Danish industrialist and munitions magnate Alvar Hanso, whose financial backing made their dream of a multi-purpose social science research facility a reality. You and your partner are currently located in Station 3, or the Swan, and will be for the next 540 days. The Station 3 was originally constructed as a laboratory where scientists could work to understand the unique electromagnetic fluctuations emanating from this sector of the island. Not long after the experiments began, however, there was an incident. And since that time, the following protocol has been observed. Every 108 minutes, the button must be pushed. From the moment the alarm sounds, you will have 4 minutes to enter the code into the microcomputer processor, induction into the program. When the alarm sounds, either you or your partner must input the code. It is highly recommended that you and your partner take alternating shifts. In this manner, you will both stay as fresh and alert with utmost importance that when the alarm sounds, the code be entered correctly and in a timely fashion. Now, do not attempt to use the computer for anything else other than the entering of the code. This is its only function. The isolation that attends the duties associated with Station 3 may tempt you to try and utilize a computer for communication with the outside world. This is strictly forbidden. Attempting to use a computer in this manner will compromise the integrity of the project and, worse, could lead to another incident. I repeat, do not use a computer for anything other than entering the code. Congratulations. Until your replacements arrive, the future of the project is in your hands. On behalf of the DeGroots, Alvar Hanso, and all of us at the Dharma Initiative, thank you. Namaste. And good luck. Manual ride achieved. For pallet drop, enter 2-4. For station uplink, enter 3-2. For mainland communication, enter 3-8. The satellite dish is inoperable. Communications are down. For sonar access, enter 5-6. Sonar is inoperable. Has there been an incursion on this station by the hostiles? If so, enter 7-7.